If you thought the wonderful world of vector graphics died with the Vectrex in the early 80s, well, you're about to be proven wrong. The other day I was casually browsing through the eShop when I came across something that looked like a misplaced Vectrex game. Turns out it was a game called Vector Racing. So for the fair price of $6.99, I quickly downloaded it and began to play. Vector Racing is a really simple and really minimal game, meaning that this is a game you can just pick up and play without having to indulge in hours of storyline or a 45-minute install time like most games we play these days on other consoles. This is really about as simple as it gets. Now, while I will apologize for the quality of this video because 3DS capture cards are really rather expensive, don't be fooled by these simple looking graphics. I, for one, have always been attracted to vector graphics. Obviously, they're just lines that make shapes, but that's what's really cool about it. It's so retro. So, if you don't know already, let's consult Wikipedia. Vector graphics is the use of geometrical primitives such as points, lines, curves, and shapes or polygons, which are all based on mathematical expressions to represent images in computer graphics. Vector, in this context, implies more than a straight line toward a line. Thanks, Wikipedia. So this, being a racing game, you have different types of cars, vehicles, futuristic transport things to choose from. All of them vary in specs, such as acceleration, max speed, defense, attack, so on and so forth. I must point out, while it has defense and attack stats, it doesn't necessarily mean you shoot things at other cars like Wipeout or Mario Kart. You pretty much inflict damage on other cars by bumping into them. Or you can damage your own car by hitting a wall. But damaging yourself is frowned upon in today's society, so do yourself a favor and don't do that. The courses in Vector Racing are really cool as well, obviously taking advantage of those lovely vector graphics to create something that is pure eye candy, to me at least. There's a ton of courses to choose from, surprisingly, but the biggest downfall of this game is that there seems to be only one song that plays during your races. Come on, only one song? So if you really don't like that, then I guess you just have to turn down the volume and listen to the sounds of something else, or whatever. There's different game types, such as Grand Prix, Grand Prix, Single Race, Time Trial, Versus Battle, and you can also check the records to check out your course times. And of course, there's everybody's favorite, Options. Whoa, yeah. Let me be honest with you. There really isn't much more to this game than everything I've explained, and you know what? That's fine with me because I've really grown tired of games that are just so big and open. Having a game that you can just pick up and play and turn off whenever is something that I feel that's missing in today's gaming industry. Everybody tries to make these amazingly huge games with budgets that are bigger than 25% of the public's salary, but I bet it only took a few people and not much more than an investment to make Vector Racing what it is. And for what it is, it's good, cheap, racing fun. So if you can't afford a Vectrex, I highly recommend this game because it'll soothe your cravings for those lovably retro vector graphics just like it did for me.